Hey all, and welcome to my YouTube channel. Today is Thursday, February 17th, 2022. It's also a special day for me. This is the 17th death anniversary of my paternal grandmother, and I was very close to her. I love you, Grandma B. Anyway, this is day 17 of 28. I shall be reading to y'all the Gospel of Matthew, just Matthew, because Mark ended yesterday. Matthew chapter 17, verses 1 through 27. And I just want to do a shout out to all the people out there who still have their grandmothers. You are blessed to have them. And let us begin. And before beginning, please subscribe to my channel. And for the ones who have, thank you. And for the ones who have liked and commented and shared, thank you. And now, let us begin. Matthew chapter 17. The Transfiguration of Jesus. After 6 days, Jesus took Peter, James, and John, his brother, and led them up a high mountain by themselves, and he was transfigured before them. His face shone like the sun, and his clothes became white as light. And behold, Moses and Elijah appeared to them, conversing with him. Then Peter said to Jesus in when Jesus said to Jesus in reply, Lord, it is good that we are here. If you wish, I will make 3 tents here, one for you, one for Moses, and one for Elijah. While he was still speaking, behold, a great cloud cast a shadow over them. Then from the cloud came a voice that said, This is my beloved Son, with whom I am well pleased. Listen to him. When the disciples heard this, they fell prostrate and were very much afraid. But Jesus came and touched them, saying, Rise, and do not be afraid. And when the disciples raised their eyes, they saw no one else but Jesus alone. The coming of Elijah. As they were coming down from the mountain, Jesus charged them, Do not tell the vision to anyone until the Son of Man has been raised from the dead. Then the disciples asked him, Why do the scribes say that Elijah must come first? He said in reply, Elijah will indeed come and restore all things. But I tell you that Elijah has already come, and they did not recognize him, but did to him whatever they pleased. So also will the Son of Man suffer at their hands. Then the disciples understood that he was speaking to them of John the Baptist. The healing of a boy with a demon. When they came to the crowd, a man approached, knelt down before him, and said, Lord, have pity on my son, for he is a lunatic and suffers severely. Often he falls into fire, and often into water. I brought him to your disciples, but they cannot cure him. Jesus said in reply, O faithless and perverse generation, how long will I be with you? How long will I endure you? Bring him here to me. Jesus rebuked him, and the demon came out of him. And from that hour the boy was cured. Then the disciples approached Jesus in private and said, Why could we not drive the demon out? He said to them, Because of your little faith. Amen, I say to you, if you have faith the size of a mustard seed, you will say to this mountain, Move from here to there, and it will move. Nothing will be impossible for you. But this kind does not come out except by prayer and fasting. The second prediction of the Passion. As they were gathering in Galilee, Jesus said to them, "The Son of Man is be handed over to men, and they will kill him, and he will be raised on the third day." And they were overwhelmed with grief. Payment of the temple tax. When they came to Capernaum, the collectors of the temple tax approached Peter and said, "Doesn't our teacher pay the temple tax?" "Yes," he said. When he came into the house, before he had time to speak, Jesus asked him, "What is your opinion, Simon? From whom do the kings of the earth take tolls or census tax? From their subjects or from their foreigners?" When he said, "From foreigners," Jesus said to him, "Then the subjects are exempt. But that we may not offend them, go to the sea, drop in a hook, and take the first fish that comes up. Open its mouth, and you'll find a coin worth twice the temple tax. Give that to them for me and for you." And that was Gospel of Matthew, chapter 17, verses 1 through 27. And make sure to check out my YouTube channel. And one more note about my grandmother before I end this video. Grandma B was an amazing woman. She was 92 when she died. She was born on August 15th, 1912, and died on February 17th, Thursday, February 17th, 2005. I was 11, turning 12 the following month. And she truly was a great influence on me. She was also the first one that held me after I was born. And my middle name is her first name, which is Beatrice. Anyway, if you have for grandparents, cherish them. Spend as much time as you can with them. Relish the present when you are with them. Anyway, God love you and see you tomorrow.